Oh, guys, good morning, everyone. All right. It looks like we're live. I'm pretty sure we're live. If we're not, or if there's any issues, you know what to do. Start yelling at me in the chat room. All right, so let's get caught up to speed here. I'm looking at DPW. Yeah. Good morning. What did I say? Oh boy. Okay. Oh, whew, I'm a little tired. I don't think it's probably a little bit of the time zone difference, but early morning today, there was so much I had to set up today. I've been pretty much running around trying to get things set up in the last few hours. BKYI is having a really nice bounce off of 3.5. I was about to trade that one, and then I was like, nah, I'm not going to do a bottom bounce right now. I'm not going to do a support line bounce, which is one of my favorite trade setups. I don't know why I didn't, but it is what it is. Okay, so I'm looking at DPW, KXIN, really those two. IDEX, I have here as well. And then, I don't know, BKYI is very interesting. But we'll see what happens. There's a few tickers that I think are really kind of worth watching, and I would probably say DPW, KXIN, and BKYI are the top three I'm looking at. Although IDEX has a bit more volume. Really, what I'm waiting for with IDEX is this thing to break through too. But okay, let's break down the watch list here in a second. First of all, guys, good morning. Thanks for welcoming me home, final countdown, and happy to see you guys all again. It feels like it's been an eternity since we've last traded, but I guess it's just a lot has happened. Right now I'm in my brother's office, if you guys are wondering, and also we're actually using OBS for the first time. I've been using XSplit for all last year pretty much, and with the new laptop I'm switching. XSplit subscriptions ending like in a month, and then I was like, this is probably the good time to switch. So yeah, that's a little update here. Anything else? Oh yeah, a little housekeeping. It's November 23rd. It's 8:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so we got 30 minutes plus to before the market opens, so there's really no rush. And I did like 3 trades so far pre-market. I'm up $24. I was up like 40 something, but then I gave it back my last trade, which was kind of unfortunate because actually would have been a good trade. I just didn't hold it long enough. The classic situation. Brent says, "Congrats, OBS is superior." Yeah, I really like OBS. It was a smooth transition. Just took like maybe 2 hours to get a lot of the kind of caveats together. And if you guys remember I don't know if you guys saw this, but yesterday I went live twice on accident, and that was during the switch of OBS. I clicked like start streaming on total accident. That was bad. Because if you click a similar button on XSplit, it doesn't start the stream. It just like gives you configuration options, and that's what I thought I was about to do. But OBS was having issues on my old laptop, and that's why I actually was using XSplit for basically over a year. OBS just was not working on my old laptop. I don't know. I tried pretty long to make it work. I think it was missing some drivers, or there's some, I don't know. It's an older laptop, so it is what it is. So now we have this new setup, and I'm pretty excited. The fan is pretty loud though. I don't know if you guys hear in the microphone, and this laptop is really hot. It might just be because everything's a little bit warmer over here, but I don't know. I got it on 2 markers. Maybe in the video later I'll show you guys how it's set up, but airflow is key. The keto guy, he's thanks man, thanks for that shout out, and happy to have you here. You're looking into IDEX. Should you hold into the open? Well, the reason I wasn't trading IDEX is because it looks like it was hitting huge resistance. I didn't really want to trade it until a big volume came in and we had a break out of former highs. That's why I wasn't trading it. To me, it was like a little bit kind of stuck in this area where it's having okay ranges. I mean, that's only 5%, but it's not the best. So I think I mean, I wouldn't blindly hold this into the open, me personally, but it looks like that's what you're looking to do, which is totally fine. Everyone has a different strategy. What I would be looking for is probably a quick big move into the open. It's holding its highs well, so that's nice. But I wouldn't be like extremely optimistic where I think this is going to go to like $4 or something like that. There's probably a lot of back holders. This is a multi-day run. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people were kind of dumping, selling into the open, taking profits. It could shoot above 215, above 22, but if it was, if I was already averaging in here, I'd probably be taking profits. 240 million shares outstanding. That's a lot. $400 million market cap. This is a big company here. So they're up because they increased their investments in this other company. Ooh, do you guys hear that? And let me know if the mic needs to be louder or anything. I'm not totally sure. I did a few test videos this morning. It seemed okay, but you know how it goes. New setup. So IDEX. Let's go through some of the other details. So it has that 240 amount of shares outstanding, but about 200,000 float. So that's not as bad, but it's still a pretty big kind of company. Just gonna put 300 million market cap in our stats. And it's up 27%. I just don't think that this company is the lead gapper on the day, and I don't even think it's the top 2 or 3. And as a day trader, you're always thinking, what's the most obvious ticker? What's the one stock that everyone's looking at? And I don't think IDEX is that ticker. I think people are going to be looking at IDEX that are kind of long IDEX since maybe yesterday or so, or even a few months ago, and they're going to be like, oh man, this could be my moment to get out. That's my initial thought. I could be wrong, but that's where I'm going in right now. How do I feel about EV stocks today? I didn't even look at EV tickers today. Looks like most are up. Solo's down, no surprise there. Hillion's up, that's nice to see. I don't know why my trades aren't showing. Show trades, classic TD Ameritrade, not showing my trades. That's good to see. So this HYLN back up. We sold at 24 something, right? So kind of missed that little last pop. Overall, EV's really nicely up today, which is great. I unfortunately sold a lot of our EV. We pretty much sold all of them. I don't even think I'm long anything EV anymore. Or is that wrong? Oh yeah, never mind. We're up HCAC. We've been long this one for a little bit. So this one's having a nice little pop today. Still down on ADT. We'll obviously talk more about swing trades and whatnot a little bit later. So DPW guys, this is really, I think, the one to be watching here so far out of the gates. USA Electrical Equipment Company, industrial company, 14 million float, 30 million market cap. I mean, this is like to the T of what we're looking for. 40% gapping. That's okay. That's an okay gap. Like I said, 30 million market cap. This one I really like. The catalyst. I like they're testing their stuff around some fast food chains. I really like kind of partnership deals. That always gets me pretty excited. Always a good kind of start. Guys, keep an eye on BKYI. It looks like it might do a little bit of a reversal here. The company expects that the program will allow franchise owners and operations to install Ace Cool EV chargers and share in the net revenue. That's amazing. I mean, a lot of these places have huge parking lots that aren't fully utilized. This is one of those stories, one of those catalysts that you can really get behind. I really like that on DPW. And the stats really fit our criteria. It's a gapper that a lot of day traders know. A lot of people have traded this stock in the past. It oftentimes doesn't hold its high well, so this could just be a one-day runner. But I like what I'm seeing here. I think DPW is still one of my favorite tickers on the day. I should have been trading this one a little bit more aggressively, but like I said, from basically I was so busy just trying to get everything working. But yeah, knowing me, I probably would have, on a normal situation, I probably would have been trading this quite aggressively. I don't know, how we would have done, obviously. If I traded a few of these breakouts, I could have got stuck in a few fake outs. So who knows? It could have easily been down. It's not that I'm super upset that we missed or anything. BKYI, guys, trying to make a little bit of a reversal here. I like the volume we're seeing coming in. 55 million flow, 24 million market cap, USA Security and Protection Services Company. They have a kind of partnership deal to deploy BioKey's Portal Guard IAM solutions to U.S. DoD agency via secure smart card authentication. It sounds okay. They've pulled back pre-market here 20%, not too shabby at all. I like BKYI as well. KXIN, Chinese shell company, 1 million float. This is the one we were trading Friday. To me, they were up because I thought it was just purely squeeze ratio. Their float was over 70%, their short float. So I felt like that was really high. That's why I was looking to day trade them, because I felt like there's going to be squeezes. There was no major catalyst, just a lot of squeeze opportunity. And it looks like, that squeeze isn't necessarily done just yet. But who knows? I'm not crazy about KXIN, but it's, one of the top 3 for sure. This is the clearest you've ever sounded. The final countdown says nice. I'm happy to hear it. Actually, let me see how I sound quickly. I'm gonna watch the stream for like a second. Trading this quite aggressively. I don't know, how we would have done, obviously. If I traded a few of these breakouts, I could have got stuck. Okay, yeah, that actually wasn't too bad at all. First time the audio matches my mouth. Oh god, that's painful to hear. Yeah, guys, we were dealing with some old technology before, some old stuff. Although I'm not gonna lie, this laptop is so hot right now. I feel like it's about to melt the table, or at least melt the crayons. Or no, they're not crayons. They're like markers below them. Yeah, I got the Florida sun behind me. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad. I put a little bit of a green screen from the window, but you could see that it's more transparent than I originally thought. So I'm not sure if I'm going to turn into a silhouette at one point, but I think we should be fine. Worst case, tomorrow I'll flip the desk around. It's much better in this position. Aw, 1 AP Pro. Making me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Oh my god. You know I'm in Florida when you, or you know you're in Florida when you drink out of a Salt Life cup. What kind of fruits are you getting shipped from Florida? Like grapefruits? Or, oh, maybe like papaya or something like that. That would make sense. Some mangoes. Yeah, Heiko's taking care of the boat right now. And, oh no, Bren, I've been up since 5:30 roughly. Unfortunately, I knew it was going to take me a long time to set up the laptop, and I wasn't done after last night, but I was so tired. Yeah, I'm finally in the same time zone as a lot of you guys, which is nice. That's really nice. He's a busy man. I'm watching DPW on the 5-minute. This is the third kind of major potential breakout setup. 3.2 is big resistance. Even like 3.14, 3.15, and I mean that was the former high, and that's you could see the big resistance there. I'd be a little bit weary trading this area. It's been a pretty strong pre-market run. I'm not sure how clean of a gap and go we're going to get. Remember DPW, last time we had a big move like this, we actually had more of a sell-off. So we opened up and then sold off right here. And then the next day was a gap down day. Similar situation here. This one was okay. This was a bit of a, this is actually very shaky, this one. This was classic, gap up, and then we sold off. Similar situation here, but in the morning we actually had a bit of a run, 40% run. So I'm not sure how well this is going to hold its high, but I like the fact that we're actually over this candle. It's nice to see a little bit of upwards trend. All these other breakouts, we weren't really going over the high of the former candles. So it's good to see that we're in the right direction. DPW trying to pick up some steam here. I think there's a few people from in Asia. But we'll see. We'll see if anyone responds. 310. Let's see if we can get chipped away. Still having some issues. Healthy pullback here. Big question, can we break that former high? Possible move past 310, that's what I'm waiting for. This is definitely a bit of a risky spot though. No, I didn't hear about that, Brent. I'm not sure if I'm going to get more trades in before the market opens. We'll see. It really depends, I think, what DPW does in the next few moments here. See how much power this one has. But I think a healthy pullback on DPW wouldn't be bad either. I would actually enjoy that. Enjoy to see that. It means the market open could be a little bit more promising. Yeah, me too. I think Dennis is insinuating that the market's not too hot. Yep, there we go. Nothing else popping. What could be promising is like a lot of people might be expecting that the market's going to be pretty trash the rest of the week with Thanksgiving coming around. So maybe people want to get aggressive early in the week, early Monday. There's also no market holidays. I think Thanksgiving the market has a half day, but there's no days this week the market's actually fully closed. Oh yeah, Dennis, I don't think that's even really possible. I think if you buy YouTube Prime or Premium or whatever it's called, I think that works. Corey's focused on Tesla. Yeah, EV tickers are flying today, huh? Tesla's even up 3% pre-market. I can't believe Bitcoin almost broke 20,000. I was not ready for that. I thought that was too soon. Norman, that's actually not a bad question. That is not. It could be, but no. These are Heiko's South Florida Fishing Channel lures on the wall. They're all over the place. The big wall is actually that way. This is just a little bit of a top seller wall, I think. I'm not even totally sure. All right, we got a little bit of time here. I'm gonna do a quick bathroom break. Maybe grab a coffee. We'll see in a few minutes. I'm a believer. Thanks, Only Clean Bangers. That's really nice of you. Here's some good records we're hitting right here. All right, another 21. Wait, no, it's 9:21, so we got another pretty much 8.5 minutes before the market opens. I'm still watching DPW. Still think it's one of the better picks. Conspiring. Thanks, guys. I think I really do need a second coffee, though. That's actually a funny point, 1AP Pro. Heiko said he already has a turkey, but I wouldn't be surprised if he made, you know, some famous fish dip or... You know Heiko, he's always doing something fishy. Whew, Brent, you scared me for a second when you said blew up. I thought you meant like in a bad way. I was like, no. And I was like, wait, you got lucky with ROIFT? And then I was like, thanks, Paul. Second coffee, more like third or fourth. I've lost count. Plus, this cup is ridiculously big. I don't even know. It's like, how many coffees is this? Look at this thing. It's like the size of my head. Could literally fit my face in it almost. 25% in 5 days. You, that is beautiful, man. Congrats. That's where we all want to be. Oh my lord. All right, let's quickly do a quick overview of a few important things. Oh man, this laptop's so much faster. Do you see that? It just switched my chart right away. And the SPY always takes forever to load on my old laptop, at least. So that's like beautiful. Oh, I could just switch charts all day and get like every time I get a little bit of a dopamine rush. It's better than Instagram. SPY should be opening a little bit green today. A bit of a gap up. We'll see what happens. We're still in a bit of a lower high downtrend, so I wouldn't be surprised if at one point today we had a bit of a sell-off. I could easily see the market going back down to like 350, 345, maybe find a little bit of support before it continues an upwards trend. So we'll see what happens. The market has, in my eyes, no major reason to sell off more than that. So we'll see. Oh dear, we all have minus the alligators. A lot of Floridians love the alligators. So it's a bit of a weird obsession. KXIN, guys, popping up here. It might break 830 any second. Keep an eye out. Yeah, Paradox. I'm actually at my brother's house right now in South Florida. Nice, VWAP. That's calm and collected, man. Good work. I could go for some mimosas, final countdown. Soon. Probably later today. So like kind of to iterate from what a lot of you guys are saying, I think looking at small cap, I mean EV companies isn't a bad idea today. They really do seem to be flying a little bit more. I wish TD didn't come out with so much news. I wish, or like they scrape a lot of news, which is good, but it's a little bit hard to get the general overview for the day. So I'm trying out this like new live news tab, and it doesn't really help too much, but I'm gonna keep looking at it, and maybe within like a few weeks or hopefully not for a few weeks, but at one point hopefully it makes a little bit more sense. Yep, Paradox, we're live, locked and loaded with this new hardware. It's nice. No, Norman, you got it right though. I'm quarantined in the bait shop more or less. Good to see this on IDEX. Technically lower lows here. That's not really what I mean, but we broke back above the $2. That's what I mean. Good to see we broke back above $2. I would not be surprised if this did try to break pre-market highs, but I would not be surprised if that was kind of the fail point and then it really kept on selling off. Have I heard anything about VMAR? No, I was not. To be honest, this weekend and today, I did very, very little news, research, and all that stuff. Usually I do allocate a pretty decent part of my time, percent of every day towards that. But today, I'm flying a bit more blind. I did read the news a little bit, and it doesn't look like anything too major is happening. VMAR, electric engines for boats. Oh, that's actually really, really cool. And that's IPOing. Yeah, let's change that. Time of forest. Good call out, guys. Vision Marine Technologies. Yeah, very cool. Can't wait for EV boats. Boats are very dirty. I really would like to see a bit more sustainability amongst boats and fishing and stuff like that. IDEX popping up here really nicely, 5%. Good to see that. DPW also popping up. KXIN, really good. A lot of good poppers right now, guys. I'm thinking about what to put on the second screen. Probably KXIN, to be honest. Although, you know, this is the Chinese ticker I was a little bit worried about before. I don't know. On the main screen, we're going to be watching DPW together. So this is going to be my main focus right out of the gates. KXIN does look nice. I like this little kind of uptrend it's happening. So let's see what happens. I'm going to be, you know, trying to be calm, collected, kind of, you know, see if we have good setups and then get aggressive. Start with smaller size today. Good luck, everyone. Driving electric piece. 20 seconds here before the market opens. It's a good time to check all your settings, time of force, make sure your orders are appropriate. Got 500 shares ready to go on KXIN. Probably reduce that to 300, start a little bit smaller. Good luck, guys. Here we go. Ooh, the ding sounds a little bit different on this laptop. VWAP's about a 5% dip. KXIN, nice pop to the upside. Okay, IDEX, this is the move we were talking about. Possible move over the high at 220, 219. Let's see what we can get. BKYI really not trading at all. Nice move there on DPW. I'm gonna remove my alert. No trade since the open. We'll be here for a few weeks. Remember guys, DPW had a really strong pre-market. I was almost hoping it would sell off a little bit more. KXIN guys is absolutely exploding up. It's up 14%. Hot pick. DPW is still just dipping. 270s, 280 roughly is some really big support. Let's see if we can have a VWAP retest. KXIN right now is up 15% from that open. Nice move on IDEX. If I was long this one, I probably would have taken profits and be out. KXIN 18-20% almost. Really nice action this morning. Like I said, I'm taking it a little bit slower. New setup, new rig. Knew a lot of things. Second big green day on KXIN. Chinese tickers exploding. Wow, IDX way above my expectations. Really good to see that energy. We've got a lot of energy here today. Oh, it's so nice, Corey. Yeah, Tesla there at 513. This is just absolutely wild. Didn't even really have a proper pullback. Just kind of explodes and moves on out. KXIN, possible bounce. Actually having a bounce right now off of 9 EMA VWAP, pretty much $9 key zone. Whole dollar. Nice. Blink, like you guys were talking about as well, pre-market. It's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 day huge rally. Blink charging. 11% open. Nice open here across the board. Really impressive. DPW, one of the ones I was really excited about, hoping for a red to green move. Actually would have had a phenomenal red to green move, but I was a little bit too conservative. I was waiting for something in the 70s, so I missed that entry. That was really the one I was looking at out of the gates. So a little bit unfortunate I missed that. I'm going to move DPW to my second screen and just kind of watch it, maybe for a secondary setup like that. Otherwise, I'm not sure if I'll trade it. IDEX, really impressive here. USA software app company. With a float of 194 million. So this thing is really ripping for that float. Yeah, I feel you. KXIN is also one that gives me a little bit of the shivers. DPW just had an open double bottom at 2.8. CIIC, look at this one popping up again. We just came out with a video on CIIC. SPAC that just doesn't stop, huh? Really quick mover as well. Guess it took me a little bit too long to get my bearings together. Missed a few trades out of the gate, but that's fine. That's what it is. Didn't want to rush into something. Nice, Mike. That's a good ride. Congrats, man. Huge resistance here on IDEX, 280. If we can break 280, I would love to see then move right to 3 as fast as possible. And then the next major spot, we've had some highs in this area, roughly at 320 to 325. Perfect gap and go. Literally a picture perfect gap and go on IDEX. Oh, nice from Molly. That's the one you were telling me about too. GHIV, I'm not sure. Haven't looked at it. Maybe look at it a bit later. DPW breaking a critical spot here. Could be a good buy soon. This is where I would have bought it originally, but I want it to happen a lot quicker, and that's why I actually a little bit skeptical now. Kind of slowly getting to these price targets makes me feel like it's going to continue selling off. Ideally, I'd want to see this pop back above 280 somewhat soon. Nice continuation on Blink. KXIN, IDEX selling off it just a tad. I've lost a little bit of faith in DPW because all the other gap days, it ends up selling off usually the rest of the day. So I'm not sure if we're going to get a reversal back above the high. It's also the reason I'm trading not so aggressively right now is because the move I was looking for, I always like to have a plan and then trade my plan. Unfortunately, the plan I had didn't really have resolution, so couldn't really do that. KCICC, guys, really good breakout here. This is one of those you can try to continue buying the breakout. It's going to be a little bit higher risk. Make it land down the lot. Hopefully you guys are getting these pullbacks on some of these tickers. They're very nice. I'm sandbagging here a little bit. I always like to look at the hottest ticker, trade where the most energy is. That's between BLNK and KXIN. Two tickers I was not expecting I'd be wanting to trade today. Remember, CIIC is at an all-time high. There's no major resistance on this ticker anywhere. I think they're a little bit overvalued because I think they raised like, what was it, $500 to $600 million. CIIC. The future value of the merger is going to be like $5 billion. So, but I feel like the market cap shouldn't be going much higher than this. You guys see that? I just sold HCAC. Swing trade. I don't know why it's not popping up in this chart. It's a little bit annoying. Also not showing up on this chart. We just sold HCAC at 1134. We were long at about 1050, so 10.5. We bought somewhere in this area. I don't know why it's not showing up. It's nice. We just closed this one, walking away with like, I don't know, maybe like an 8%, 7 to 8% profit on HCAC. I don't know why it's not populating on the chart, but it's just not right now. It can't. I don't know. That was about a $3,000 position size. So. $816.24, $240 profit, maybe roughly, give or take. Again, I don't know why it's not popping up my charts. That's TD. That's not my laptop. That's for sure. That was a bit of a swing trade. Okay, nice. Nice. I just got the news there's more coffee. That's never bad news. Still no trades for me in the open. That's 16 minutes now since the market's been up, and I have not traded since the market opened. So only have my pre-market trades for me today, holding down the fort. KXIN, possible 5-minute setup here. What paradox? Gotta sweep the driveway at 9:47 a.m. Wild man. Take care, man. Though. Yeah, Palantir. Yeah, what is up with this watch list taking forever to load? Getting in the way of my trading. Final countdowns trading dips on DPW. Yeah, definitely a good way to do today so far. I love how fast I can change between the tickers. I think even though I'm not trading right now, I'm so amused and I'm so happy just like of what I can do. AYRO, guys. Check out this hot flyer. Really found good support around 8. DPW back above VWAP could break. In terms of flush, last time we were at these highs, we didn't hold our highs. A lot of people are not looking at DPW possibly to continue this, but let's see how it goes. Remember, AYRO is those all-purpose build, well, not all-purpose, purpose-built versatile electric vehicles for like college campuses and whatnot, golf courts. 3% move on that breakout. Nice, Michael, up 470. Congrats. KXIN trying for a breakout. Big volume on this ticker. My question is, can we have a breakout from the former high of 10? 970 right now. Scallops. Nasty flushies. DPW though is actually doing a little bit better of a job holding it. $9:50 a.m. I'm using the 9 EMA and then VWAP. DPW possibly setting up for a 9 EMA pullback or even a VWAP pullback, so let's keep an eye on this one. Alright, Corey, that doesn't really get worse than that. Yeah, I feel you, man. It really gets the FOMO pumping. Ooh. Baby, I love you. Hey. Nice, Corey. At least you got one. I'm over here just sitting on my fingers. Which, after a big traveling weekend, isn't necessarily a bad thing, so I'm trying to keep my FOMO at bay by telling myself that. BLNK, good VWAP bounce there, 3% pull back. CIIC. Looks like Tristan, you called it out. $0.15 settled cash. We've all been there, man. We've all been there. It's a little stressful for sure. Is it EK? Because EKK doesn't pull up anything. I mean, it's just not loading. Check out my good question. Check out the video description below. We got a TD Ameritrade video on the scanner. It's like 10 minutes long, but the part you need is, I think, near the end. I think there's a timestamp. So definitely go check that out if you're interested. Am I not going to get a trade in before 10? My God. My God, what the heck is going on over here? IDEX, guys, has honestly, this one really impressed me. I was not expecting such a big move on IDEX. So overly biased on this one. Had a strong multi-day run. I really thought we had that big resistance roughly at 220. This thing said, nope, I'm going to keep on running. That alert went off a little bit late. New minute, new 5-minute candle starting in 20 seconds. Think about where you want a 5-minute setup. I think a big problem today is I'm clearly not as focused on specific tickers, which sometimes is bad because I don't plan out moves in my head as well. Oh yeah, Michael, keep milking it, man. When you're on the flow, just keep milking. RIOT is a nice one, for sure. BLNK just had another breakout here. Might have a continuation from here, 217, finding a bit of support. DPW possibly breaking that big 323 resistance. Possible fill on BLNK. Just had an entry on BLNK, one of the lead gappers today. $346 volume, pretty solid. Small position size. Looking for a break back above 28.5. Pulling back again. Was actually just about to take a little bit of profit on that one. Average down. Same thesis applies. New minute in 5 seconds, 8 seconds, sorry. I'm looking for the break of 285, high of 28.75, so I'm not sure if we're gonna get a break. $33, 28.5, I'm not sure, 30. Can we get a break of 30? It's struggling here. Light volume though, very light volume. Always a good sign. Light volume is a good sign on a red candle. I'm gonna close it out there. Felt like it was having a hard time moving. I was scared of a flush. Yeah, okay, I left a percent on the table. Let's see if it does the 380 break. Yeah, sloppy, but at least, you know, I managed my position. Made 44 bucks on that. Could have made a little bit more. DPW, guys, having a nice breakout on right now. This is exactly the spot we're talking about, 323. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah, BLNK, see, it just sold off again. I probably would have got scratched out and took a small loss on that one. That's why I was like, you know what, I'm not going to keep holding it. Oh yeah, that was a nasty flush. Congrats to anyone that had a limit order waiting there on that bounce, huh? Very nice. 10 o'clock. Yeah, calm down. I just sold HCAC, but that's fine. I'm up. I closed it for like 7 to 8% on a very slow moving ticker. So I said, you know what? I'll take my profits there. I want to readjust my Roth account anyway. We're getting those 10 o'clock flushes. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to grab a coffee. Give me a few seconds here, and I'm going to go ahead and throw the disclaimer on there just for your guys' personal entertainment. All right, guys. You know what I should just have instead? A little bit of like an IV of caffeine that just drips into me consistently. CIIC, guys, popping. XPEV is always wild. That trigger's like, can't stop, won't stop. CIIC has huge support below it, guys. This is actually a pretty nice risk-reward setup. Kind of wondering why I haven't entered it yet. DPW with a nasty flush. Whoa, calm down, coming in with freaking giant apples or pears, breaking a city. What is that thing doing? Thanks for the $50, man. I really appreciate it. Was not expecting that. Wow, big support from the Calm Down Factory. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Did you get a solid trade? What's going on here? I do appreciate that though. BLNK, guys, popping up again. That CIIG, baby. Got it. Nice. Lots of love in this chat. Love it. Good. You know, I wish I saw this BLNK move happening. This is a nice little bull flag here on the 5-minute. Big breakout. Guys, this one has energy. Lead gapper on the day. Keep an eye on it. Classic. This can easily continue here. I'm not sure how much it's going to pull back. I'm just going to put a limit order on here just in case. Again, calm down. Thanks a lot for that. Thanks for the support on the channel. Ooh, this coffee's good. It's a nice black coffee. Really good for the soul. I had a limit order on this one in case there was going to be a bigger pullback. I'll probably go ahead and remove it pretty shortly. I kind of want it to be part of this move back to the upside. Guys, CICC, really, I mean CIIC, I apologize for that. I know I'm hurting your guys' heads every time I miss that ticker up. This one is inching its way into the top 5. Slow and consistently, really nice. BLNK with that awesome pullback. KXIN halted at 03. Gonna open up again at 0823. Definitely want to watch that open. Super true, Harley. Super true. Oof. There's so many variables at Scully on that kind of analysis. Every time my laptop goes like the turbo mode and the fan goes crazy, it kind of gets me a little bit excited. I'm like, ooh, tickling my toes a little bit. Nice, Michael. That's a beautiful situation. BLNK, guys, watching it. 43, it's 713. I could look at KXIN and see if I can try to figure out some price action. Just want to watch BLNK right now. I don't really want to buy this bounce. I don't think we're going to have a continuation right away. Yeah, it's definitely Halo ready. It is Halo. There's probably like a whole virtual world in there. Actually, not even virtual, probably like a real world. KXIN is the second big lead gapper on the day. Opened up a little bit quicker than I thought. Or actually, no, I said 23, right? Yeah, okay. Nice open there. Quick pullback after the open. Ooh, I don't know if I want to get long on this ticker, but good upwards momentum. Second lead gapper, but it is a Chinese ticker with that kind of always lacking catalyst. This could be a spot for a potential entry. If it gets halted back above 10, that would be my plan. Nice BLNK. Dang, I thought we were going to have a little bit longer consolidation. This thing really just popped up right away. Man, today I'm just a little bit slow on pretty much every entry. Whoa, only killing bangers. Does that count for all time? Just kidding. BLNK, possible fake out. DPW, guys, big rip above 325. Had that nasty flush before, probably putting a lot of people on edge. I wanted to buy that pullback so bad, back to 315, 312. I just couldn't get myself to do it. It's up 4% from that possible entry. Hooty-hoo. IDEX is just straight chilling, man. It's holding the highs above VWAP, looking pretty strong. CIIC also holding its area pretty well. Could have it move back above 22 fairly soon. I was just about to say, who's long DPW? And then I see Jared says he's long at 317. Nice, man. Oh, God. Brent, I knew exactly which ticker you were talking about. Yeah, Corey, man, I feel you so hard on that. DPW just has these flushes that make you not really want to be part of it somehow. You as a fish that maybe it's FOMO. Waiting for a 5-minute setup on BLNK. Keep wondering if BLNK is going to break the 29 zone. That's kind of what I'm looking at. CIIC again. Constantly popping on my, shooting off my alerts. BLNK tried an entry here. See if we can get an entry at 29. I wanted an entry right below 29. See if we can do a small fill. Didn't really want to be chasing this one. KXIN pulling back, bit of a flag setup. Nice bounce on DPW. A little pullback, 3% up, 3.6. I haven't really been watching FTEK. 1 second. I think we're about to go long in BLNK. Pulling back again, 922. All right, long at 917, 2917. Could have waited till the 28s. That was my original kind of plan. Small size on BLNK, looking for this 5-minute setup here. Bit of a pullback overall. Yeah, okay, getting some resolution. 2% breakout so far, not too shabby. See what kind of pullback we get. Just in case we get an aggressive move. I could have taken some profits. That's not even where I wanted to sell. I wanted to sell in the 60s. Oh, it moved so fast. I should have just placed the limit order. Totally tripped over myself on BLNK. Sloppy trading, guys. Whatever you just saw, try to erase it from your head. That was traumatizing. Oh well, it is what it is. Happy I had a green trade, but I wanted to sell above 70. I thought we were above 70. I clicked join the ask, and it popped down to 49 for a second. Yeah, oh well, it is what it is. Guys, DPW, how do I keep missing this trade? 9% up from exactly where I wanted to buy it. Oh my lord. DPW, wait, what? Going to 10? 10? That's a very aggressive pick. I don't know. I wouldn't say 10. At least, I don't know. Who knows? Anything's possible with these tickers. I get surprised all the time. But that's a big statement. Oh well, regardless if it gets to 10 or not, what I always look for is the next best setup. I'm not swing trading DPW, so I don't really care how high it goes necessarily. So I'm always looking for those setups. DPW has a really nice kind of consistent action here, which I like it. I don't like the fact that a lot of these tickers, though, are multi-day runners. I usually don't trade multi-day runners. I really like the first green day the most. Multi-day runners, especially after 10:30, you get high risk of offerings coming out. And then blank and dang, you go down with the news a little bit. CIIC trying to have a bit of a reversal here. Yeah, 1AP Pro, sometimes just buying in before the breakout, accumulating, seems to be the way to trade today a little bit. I really don't want to be trading stuff usually if it doesn't have volume like CIIC. I mean, yes, there is volume here, but I'm looking for some breakout volume, some momentum. I'm not the biggest fan of holding consolidation. It works sometimes, but it's not really the strategy I'm looking for. There goes BLNK doing exactly what I wanted. I see you guys are all calling out on FTEK. I haven't checked that one out yet. Big moves from the FTEK factory. Fuel Tech. Is there a catalyst on this one? They had earnings recently. They had a big pullback. Maybe there was some short interest at one point. Negative earnings. FTEK. 57 market cap, 24 million shares outstanding. I'm not sure what their float is. Why doesn't TD Ameritrade not show the float? I've complained to their support probably a dozen times about that. Nice rally here. I'm scared this is a bit of a blow off top, this last candle. Doji candle on big red volume is always a bit of a warning sign to me. I would wait for this one to consolidate a little bit more. Nice move on BLNK. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, held it a little bit long. I'm not sure why TD's not showing my trades. Blink is trying to break to a new high. Corey says IDEX is still holding. $10.20. New high on BLNK. BLNK is a bit of a slow mover, but it's a nice mover with a new high. Second major pullback on the 5-minute. Volume's a little bit lighter though. DPW, I'm still thinking like, how do I want to trade DPW? How do I want to trade you? I want to trade you, but I don't know how. Just drank way too much coffee. I don't know, calm down, but it freaking should be. DPW with a possible perfect pullback entry here. I missed it. It was roughly at 345, maybe even 340, 341, 342. I would probably even be considering taking profits in this area. Okay, 1AP Pro. You're doing the trade. Nice, man. BLNK could be setting up a really, really good flag. Really good flag. Notice how each one of these flags have gotten smaller and smaller. Big question here is, you know, what's the next flag? Oh, is this already the flag? I was kind of hoping it would be a little bit more consolidation here. Okay. Nice. Nice. That means we're onto something. DPW and BLNK with solid breakouts here. My trade DPW, I'm watching it, seeing how well it's holding the highs. New minute about to start. Where's it gonna go? Selling off just slightly. No entry. Ah, just missed the DPW entry. Oh, it was such a nice breakout. Ah. Yeah, seriously, a little EV week. I probably would have came out with an EV video this morning if I was in Berlin, because it was such a hot morning. Absolutely solid breakout there on DPW. Big congratulations to anyone that nailed that. I mean, that was so picture perfect. I tried to place an order at 365, something like that. Placed it right after the spike, didn't hit again. Then I didn't chase, and then I pretty much missed the move. I could have, should have, would have, but I didn't. It's definitely setting up that break of 4. I could see this running to at least 4.5 before, or like 4.3, 4.4 territory. Is anyone trading KXIN? I feel like this one is high risk, high reward. $10.25. Today flew by. I wish we could just restart today. I'm not ready for it to be over. DPW just hit 398. All right, Tristan. Nice to hear you wrapping up. Good man. I'll see you next time. The man from Florida video that saved the puppy? No, I did not see that. Feel free to share it here. I'll approve the link. DPW with a phenomenal move, absolutely phenomenal. Yep, calm down. Yeah, with a small gator attached to it. It's freaking stressful. BLNK looks like it's possibly on the backside of the move now. Not looking like it's holding this area. He Here we go. IDEX is the consolidating queen. DPW hit $4 and then went right back to 380. This could be one of its bigger dips again. DPW had the biggest dip, around 12% that market open sell off. CIIC is also just frozen. A lot of these tickers are frozen right now. Possible very small trade on BLNK. Was just a hair too late again. Alert went off. Too slow. My TOS is okay to some extent. It's not showing my trades though, which is annoying. DPW just broke 4. What? Oh my lord. Strong move there. Ah, Blink did exactly what I wanted. Sitting on my fingers, guys. You can learn a lot about being too slow today from me. Nice move on DPW. A lot of nice moves across the board. I know some of you guys are cleaning up, and today's a good day to do it. Today might be the hottest day of the week, honestly, because this week with Thanksgiving and whatnot, it's going to be a little suspicious. There's CAN, Ramoli. Are you still long CAN? It's had an absolutely wicked rally. Bit more consolidation on FTEK. What makes you say that, Life? It broke 27. This is where I was waiting for GE to break for a while now. Oh man, I actually realized I didn't have my sell order on GE. I thought it was already here. I'm long GE 500 shares starting at 6.69. We're up $1,700 on it. I'm waiting for GE to ideally break 10.27 and then go a little bit into the high 10s. See if we can squeeze out. I would maybe even want this to go into the 80s, but I'll put it here for now. We can always readjust it. 10.73, I'll put it for now. So we'll see. I'll manage this position. There's a good chance I might close it out, but I've been waiting for the 11-12 zone. So, you know, I don't mind holding this one for a few more weeks if that's what it takes. I like GE. Honestly, day trading RIOT, Bren, looks like really good fun. Especially in the market open. Boom, perfect pullbacks, then a nice blow off top here. Sweet, sweet. DPW looks like it's getting extremely top heavy. That last breakout was much weaker than the other ones. I think it needs a longer bull flag on the 5 minute, something, maybe some consolidation, something around 375. Wow, FTEK. You from 2.2 to 187 roughly. That was at 18%. Dipsky Ripsky. Oh wait, never mind. It's about a 16%. BLNK looks a little top heavy still in this area. I would wait for a little bit better of a maybe 5 minute setup. Yeah, we had some really good plays before. I wasn't getting super aggressive though. IDEX guys, 5 minute breakout here. This could be a good setup. It's been a bit of a snoozer lately. Yeah, there were some good opportunities today. I missed on a lot of trades. CIIC finally broke that critical 2150 zone. Not saying it's a good thing, but you know, had to pick its direction at one point. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep trading today. I don't think I've ever been up a flat $100. It's so... What are the chances that all the pennies and everything has to align for a clean $100? I didn't have high expectations today, mainly because not so much the market, just because, you know, big new setup here today for me personally. So I figured any day in the green is more than I can ask for. I keep trading, but you know, we'll see. Let's do a bit of a midday recap here for anyone who's interested later on. Right now it's 10:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me just actually 10:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So far, we traded BKYI and BLNK. BLNK was so far my most profitable ticker. We had some really, really nice flag actions on this one. Unfortunately, it's not showing the overall entries. I really, really don't know why it's not showing that. We traded it once at 9.57 and then again at 10.14. So the 9.57 was on this pullback. I was looking for a continuation over the 70. We sold roughly at 49, and then actually eventually it did have that nice breakout. So this would have been a really, really good bull flag. I should have been more attuned to the 5 minute chart. It looks good, especially in hindsight, but you just never really know. at the time. The other trade was at 10.14. Oh man, it's annoying that it's not showing. We had a bit of a bottom bounce here. We bought a dip with a goal for a retrace. Very, very simple, kind of low risk trade in my eyes. We had some big support below. We had more potential for upside, so I like this one. Unfortunately, I didn't hold long enough, so well, actually I did. I got the retrace that I was looking for, so pretty simple move there. You know, with BLNK, Blink, charging stations, we have many videos about this on our channel, so if you guys are interested to learn more about this company, definitely check it out. Some of the past videos. My issues with a lot of the tickers we have today is, you know, these multi-day runs we're seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? It makes me a little bit on edge. Usually I'm not the biggest fan of multi-day runs because I'm looking to because I'm thinking, okay, we might see some offerings, God knows what else we're going to see. I just want to be a little bit more careful. Be careful on DPW, by the way, as well. It looks like it's about to break 3.9. Yeah, I like the action we saw today. I personally wasn't ready for it, so I didn't really get aggressive. But man, we had some perfect pullback entries, and nice rips to the upside, nice VWAP retest. It gets a little bit shaky here, though. You know, you have to be careful. You got to manage your risk because you don't know if it's going to keep flushing down. Ended up kind of having a lot of shakeouts, so that's why I think in a lot of these areas I didn't hold very long because I thought I was going to get shaken out at one point. So I think I did all right, but you know, you could always do better, right? So nice multi-day run though on BLNK. You know, who knows how high this is going to keep going? The EVs are all exploding right now, so let's see what some news are here. Yeah, this is the same catalyst that was from the last week. Basically, their charging stations are going to have some new equipment on it that's going to make the user experience a little bit better. Preventative maintenance, that's always a nice thing. Basically, what can we do to make the product better so we don't have to maintain it as much, like people tripping over the cords, like pretty kind of, you would think, common sense stuff, but it's nice that the company's thinking about things like that. Nice multi-day run on BLNK. And if you guys check here, the EV markets, I think that's why some of the tickers I was looking at, the classic small cap ones, I didn't get that instant resolution like I was waiting for because there's so many large caps that are up. And overall, the EV market is just really flying. I didn't organize this to market cap. So Tesla up today, 7%. New all-time high on Tesla. They got an analyst raising the price target. The S&P 500 index inclusion has been a big rally for Tesla. Sustained path to profitability. Okay, well, that's nothing really too new. Kind of this analyst firm kind of looks like they're just jumping on the bandwagon a little bit. Yeah, the EV market's just a really hot place to be right now. Tesla Model X gets hacked through new relay attack. Tesla says it's pushing a patch. So in a bad news article, instantly good news surfaces. You know, bad news, there was a hack. Good news, Teslas can be updated remotely. Boom, your Tesla just got an upgrade. So quick responsiveness, that's what people like to see. And Tesla's kind of bringing up the rest of the EV market a little bit, and probably the rest of the index overall. This is actually some of my favorite day trading conditions, when the overall indexes are more or less break even. I mean, that's pretty much as good as it gets. AYRO up 24%, multi-day runner here. Be very careful, guys. There's going to be an offering on some of these for sure. BLNK up 41%. I mean, this is just insane. KNDI, you know, continuing its rally here. Really strong stuff we're seeing. Remember XPEV when we were talking about this ticker? We were kind of debating, you know, where do we want to start accumulating XPEV? and I was waiting for this one to break the $19, $20 zone for quite some time. Not even, I was waiting for this to break 17. Yeah. I had a lot of alerts here, and I was like, oh man, there's a good chance we're gonna break it. I had my limit order at like 1650. Man, talk about the one that got away. I mean, that thing's up 200+%. DPW, nice little bounce off of 375 again. I'm curious to see if we're going to have a lot of follow through on these EV stocks, or if we're kind of getting close to a lot of resistance. RIDE was the ticker we talked about in Friday's video. I don't know if you guys saw it. The best-selling vehicle in America. We're talking about pickup trucks, and how RIDE, Lord's Motor, is an EV pickup truck, and they have another one that looks kind of like the what is it? The Range Rover. Really hot ticker. I was thinking about waiting for a possible entry closer to this key 22.5 zone. Looks like this volume here after this pullback might not be enough to really push through 30. So I still kind of feel true to waiting for maybe a 9 EMA retest, maybe accumulating on a bigger pullback. There's going to be a lot of hot EV stocks that I want to start maybe accumulating. Oh man, you know what I just did on GE? That was very foolish. Sell GE to open. No, we don't want that. We want sell GE to close. Let me go take care of that. That would have been a short on GE. I did it with my wrong account. Let's go 5, good till cancel, auto send. Let's just place a limit order here. GE was 73. Can't believe I did that. Let's check that. So sell order back there, ADT. ADT trying so hard to break back above 8. Still red on ADT, unfortunately. This does not look good. Several attempts to break above 8 with very low volume. Yeah, DPW had a really strong bounce back at $4. Crazy. Yeah, CIIC is really struggling at the moment, but it did have that nice bounce off of 21, 4 or 5% move back higher. DPW with that really nice consolidation that we were talking about at 375. Man, oh man, you know, we're getting such clean moves today, which bothers me a little bit that I'm not getting more aggressive. Yeah, David. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to capitalize on it. It was a little bit unfortunate. Just to finish up the little bit of a recap here. I mean, BKYI, there wasn't really much to BKYI. There wasn't really too much to talk about on this one. I traded this one as a little bit of a fake out. I actually ended up trading BKYI right here after the first big run and pullback. Then it had another big run and pulled back, and I was waiting. Okay, we might see another big run here past 4 or 5. I actually ended up trading this dip right here, and then when this candle was looking weak, I actually closed this one out. This was like at 816, 817, something like that. Let's see here, filled orders. Yeah, 817, 818. So one candle over actually. So yeah, at 818 on this failed breakout, I actually ended up closing it. Walked away with a very, very small profit on this one. This was my first trade on the new laptop. I don't know. To me, I was like, it's not as strong as I would want it to be. Volume was actually pretty decent right in this area. But this breakout volume would have had to been much higher. It would have had to been probably above 80 million for me to really want to keep going along on this one. So that's why I ended up closing it. It looked like a lot of sell volume, and it kept on selling off all day. I was kind of thinking about BKYI could be a good one out of the gates, and yeah, it could have been 5% profit if you took profits quickly, but nothing really too interesting. GE trying to break that 1027. Let's go. All right, so Heike's got some fishing planned in a little bit, so I got to actually wrap up here, and I'm going to wrap up a little bit earlier today, which is kind of, it is what it is. I think it's probably a good thing because my brain hasn't really been functioning today too much. I just want to give a little bit of a announcement. If anyone is totally new here, guys, remember, don't forget, if you go to that first link in the video description below, we got all the important links, tradejournal.co/connect. We got the free foundation video series that will totally get you caught up to speed. It only takes like 1 to 2 hours. We have a pre-market checklist and gap and go checklist right here. We have Webull, where you guys can get your free, free stocks. You get, I think, up to 4 free stocks right now. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, so guys, if you don't have Webull account, check it out. We have Yoda best savings account right now, lottery-based savings account. Use the code Winkler to get 100 free lottery tickets when you sign up, and that chance to win $10 million. But to me, it's more about getting that weekly basis. We also post all our watch links, all of our watch lists on tradejournal.co/Winkler. If you scroll down, you can see the latest watch list. Usually I add a lot more to the watch list, but today I didn't have time to go through a lot of the news. I was really, really busy setting up my new trading station here. So that's what I was really doing, is pre-market a lot. And then you can see some of the latest trades. Also, join the Discord group, guys. A lot of stuff happened over the weekend. Again, I haven't really had the time to catch up with a lot of the stuff. But if you're totally new here, check out the Discord. And again, tradejournal.co/connect. That's all the important stuff you guys really need to know. If there's anything that I'm ever talking about or say check out, I'll make sure to include it here for ease of reference. Yeah, that's pretty much everything, guys. Calm Down says he got some fishing planted. Yeah, we got fishing planted, ready to go. We plant our fish and then we just pick them up later. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to drop a like, guys, on the way out. I really do appreciate all the likes. Thanks, Final Countdown, and everyone else reminding people to hit that like button. Ewan, appreciate it. Closing at 225 profits for the day, man. Big congrats. I'm over here just happy with my $100 profit. Not a big day, but better than nothing. I'll go ahead and later today, I'm going to update the video description below. I didn't even know which camera to look into just now. I'll update later in the day the video description below, the timestamps. We're going to have always the timestamps, especially like the little recap. If you guys didn't make the live stream, you can always check out the timestamps and then go right to the recaps if you guys are interested. Thanks, everything, Alejandro. All right, I'll take it. All right, guys, prosty prost. I'll see you next time. Like always, stay safe, make some awesome trades, don't overtrade, and see you in the morning. And probably some video before that, but we'll see. Ciao, ciao, guys. Man, oh man, am I tired. Tschüssi. I feel you, Constantine. I see your message. I'll let Heiko know. Again, calm down. I appreciate the $50 today. Thanks for the support on the channel. I really do appreciate that. Oh, I don't know if people should follow your last advice though.